I think it's been designed to help us. It's not, we always say, like, it's not replacing the human element at all. So it's good to go in with an open mind. It's a productivity tool. So, things that, like a condition report that used to take 2 or 3 hours to conduct, we can now, with the use of AI, conduct a condition report in 12 to 15 minutes. So it's dramatically reducing the time it takes on those less sort of, I guess, the non-dollar productive tasks, which frees us up as property managers to then spend time on those dollar productive tasks, whether it's growing the business or building that rapport with your clients or, getting through all your tasks for the day so you can leave the office at 5 p.m. and go home and enjoy time with the family. So yeah, definitely go at it with an open mind. It's definitely not designed to replace humans at this point.
Yeah.
I
At this
would
point,
say
yes.
at this point.
Yeah.
But it is those non-dollar productive tasks is where we can see that AI fits in really, really well.
Welcome to the Property Management Podcast. I'm Kylie Walker, better known as That Property Mum, and thank you so much for having me in your ears. Today we've got an exciting episode. Well, at least I believe it's an exciting episode, and it's designed to open your eyes to the future of property management. And joining me is the remarkable Kelly Dickens from Inspection Express. Kelly is a seasoned professional in the PropTech industry with over a decade of experience, and she does not look old enough to have over a decade of experience, and yet she does. And she's just been promoted to the Global Growth Manager in the company. And she's been at the forefront of integrating technology to streamline and enhance property inspections. In today's episode, we're going to explore how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the real estate and property management landscape. Kelly will share her insights on Inspection Express's latest AI tool that's designed to transform property inspection reports. This cutting-edge technology is set to make inspections more efficient, accurate, and insightful, providing property managers with unprecedented levels of detail and analysis. And I know you might be sitting there thinking this is too good to be true, but I've also had a demo and it is mind-blowing. But that's not all. AI is making waves across various facets of property management. We've got AI-powered chatbots, we've got automated administrative tasks such as scheduling maintenance or sending maintenance reminders, sending set rent reminders. We've also got analytic tools that offer property market trends and forecasts. There's also virtual tours, as well as AI to help with our marketing, our messaging, and our content creation, including video content creation. All of that can be all created simply and easily, making our jobs easier and more efficient. But we are really only at the beginning stage of the AI universe. And if you are not yet embracing AI, you really do need to get started, because it is not going to go away. It's like the internet a couple of decades ago. The AI is the future of how we are going to be operating and, doing business in the world. So you need to let go of that fear and start embracing tools and ways to utilize AI in your business. So let's settle into this episode as we uncover that AI is not just a buzzword anymore. It's going to be a game changer for our industry and our businesses. And whether you're a property manager, real estate agent, or simply curious about the future of property inspections and AI, this episode is packed with plenty of valuable information I don't want you to miss. So settle down, grab yourself a cuppa, and listen in. Kelly, thank you so much for joining me on an episode of the Property Management Podcast. Before we dive in, I'm sure most people know who you are in the industry, but just give us a little bit of your background and how you got started at Inspection Express.
Yeah, cool. Well, it's an absolute honor to be here again. So I started at Inspection Express almost 10 years ago now. But prior to that, my PropTech career started about 15 years ago in Wellington, New Zealand, where I was a sales assistant for a PropTech company, Property IQ, who was soon bought out by CoreLogic. And that sort of opened a lot of doors for me. And I was able to move to Melbourne, which is where I'm based now. And then a couple of years after that, I met Jeff, who's the founder of Inspection Express. His product already integrated with a CoreLogic solution called RP Office. And I just love the product. It was an easy sell and it really helped me in my account management job at the time with the office. So yeah, that was 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago now. So now we are in 4 countries. So we do have one client in the UK as well. So we're based in Australia, New Zealand, and recently the States. And I head up the sales team, so the global growth manager now.
The global growth manager. Wow. I think you were chief operating or what was your last title? I can't remember your last title, but because I just wrote the intro for this. I'll have to what was the
Well, I started as BDM.
Yep.
And then I evolved into sales manager, and that sort of evolved to wearing many hats, but now, yeah, global growth. So
That is so cool. And look, I am a big fan of your product. I've been putting off getting the 360-degree cameras, but now that I'm actually back wearing my property manager's hat, I realized that this is going to be an absolute game changer for somebody like me who's not very good at entry or exits or attention to detail. So I've just signed up and I cannot wait. My team is actually got the cameras yesterday, trialing it, rolling it out. So that's amazing that you've been able to take this product to the rest of the world, because it is going to be a game changer it is already a game changer in the industry. But the other thing that's going to be a game changer in the property management industry is AI. And it's already changing the industry so quickly. What would you say to anyone that is yet to embrace AI into their businesses?
yeah, I think it's been designed to help us. It's not, we always say, like, it's not replacing the human element at all. So it's good to go in with an open mind. It's a productivity tool. So, things that, like a condition report that used to take 2 or 3 hours to conduct, we can now, with the use of AI, conduct a condition report in 12 to 15 minutes. So it's dramatically reducing the time it takes on those less sort of, I guess, the non-dollar productive tasks, which frees us up as property managers to then spend time on those dollar productive tasks, whether it's growing the business or building that rapport with your clients, or getting through all your tasks for the day so you can leave the office at 5 p.m. and go home and enjoy time with the family. So yeah, definitely go at it with an open mind. It's definitely not designed to replace humans at this point.
Yeah. At this point, yes.
At this point.
Yeah.
But it is those non-dollar productive tasks is where we can see that AI fits in really, really well.
Absolutely. I mean, already I'm using it across multiple businesses for lots of my marketing, my advertising. When I'm advertising properties now, I'm running all that copy through. I'm using it for processes and procedures. There really is, and I mean, it's just growing day by day. Video editing, you can pop it into a video editing AI now. It's really is crazy, isn't it? And I guess you being in the PropTech can see a bit further into the future of what is coming in AI. So maybe if you could share some of the insights that you've seen or what you think predicting is going to happen with the AI.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think for me in my role today, like, there's not a day that goes by that I'm not using AI at some point in the day. So it's definitely being used more and more. I think we will definitely see it evolve pretty quickly. And I think we even have over the last 2 years. We had this vision at Inspection Express that we would be able to automate condition reports. And we're getting very, very close to that now. I think for us, the next step is where to from here. If we don't have to drive to an inspection and be there to conduct it, that again frees up more time. So will we see drones flying around, dropping off our Uber Eats and conducting our property inspections for us, and even maybe doing the open for inspections as well? Yeah, I think it'll become more common. And I think, yeah, when it comes to even like cleaning and cooking and all those sorts of things, those are the sort of tasks that AI will eventually replace.
Oh, how cool would that be?
No,
Cleaning
I
and
can't
cooking,
wait
two of
for that.
my, I don't mind cooking occasionally, but I get sick of cooking every night. And cleaning, I despise. So let's talk then about your AI. I've just had a demo with it, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. Like I
Mm.
said, for someone like me with attention deficit disorder, you know, going to an entry is just a nightmare. It's a overwhelm for me, and I'm always miss things. So talk to me about how this your new AI technology is going to support somebody like me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's so amazing. The industry hasn't seen anything like it before. And it's so nice to go into these meetings and demo the product, and people are falling off their chairs and like they can't believe their eyes. So it is so super cool that we are the first to deliver this to the industry. For sure. So I think first off, it's setting a new standard. So if we've got 10 property managers and some are writing, white walls, good condition, and some are more detailed, as I said earlier, like to write a novel for their condition report, it just sets a new unified standard as well. So every time the output is similar, the detail, I mean. So yeah, it's automated. So you capture your 360 images with the 360 camera. And then you just, with the click of a button, generate AI comments and it types out your full report for you. So it reads each 360 image and any close-ups that you might have taken. And then it's preparing your full report for you in under a minute, which is insane.
I know. If you're listening now, are you actually hearing this? Like, this AI is going to write out all of your comments for you. So imagine like a, 6 bedroom, 4 bathroom house, that is just unbelievable. What about the time saving? How much time is that going to save? If you are anything like me, you think you know your rent roll numbers. Well, I thought I did until I had a rent roll health check, and I was quite literally shocked. The money I was leaving on the table was astounding, and this is not something that I'm proud to admit. There were missed management fees, let fees, advertising, and lease renewal fees not being charged, and properties even without bonds. And all of this was happening despite monthly audits being conducted in my business. So how did I uncover all these gaps in my valuable income? Well, I had a rent roll due diligence from my good friend Tazi, aka the Rent Roll Queen and founder of the Tazi Way, a specialist in rent roll due diligence, business valuation, and management rights. The Tazi Way is the innovative force driving the real estate industry. With 25 years of business and real estate acumen, they find gaps and risks in your agency to find undiscovered value. If you'd like to book your business in for a rent roll due diligence, head to the link in the show notes and mention That Property Mum for a 10% discount. If you're ready to be a super organised, focused and productive property manager, buckle up because Colmio is about to revolutionise the way that you work. Colmio is the driving force behind property management excellence in residential real estate. Now picture this, a comprehensive end-to-end system designed to be the beating heart of your property management tasks, manage your properties, owners and tenants, and handle payments, inspections, and even marketing listings without leaving the platform. Colmio is designed to be an all-in-one solution to all your property management needs. And here's the game changer. Colmio isn't just software. It's been awarded the most innovative PropTech Scale Up in 2023. Yes, you heard it right. Colmio has been recognised for their groundbreaking approach to property management software. How good is that? So property managers, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, dive into the future of property management with Colmio. You can book in a demo with the team today and go in their weekly draw for a Prezi gift card worth $100. All you need to do is to head to the link colmio.com/thatpropertymum, and Colmio is Kolmeo.
So just on the internal testing that we've done, a 3-bed, 2-bath can be completed from start to finish in as little as 10 to 12 minutes. So that's even from running your eyes over. So we always say it's 85 to 90% accurate. There is always still that human element that we will need to run our eyes over and check. So that's, start to finish, 10 to 12 minutes for a full 3-bed, 2-bath condition report,
That
which
is,
used to take us over an hour, sometimes 2.
yeah, someone like me, probably 3. That is just absolutely mind blowing that yeah. And if I think it's going to really benefit, like obviously big agencies, but also small agencies as well. If you're just running, you're on your own with a VA and running a small portfolio under 100, that's going to stop you needing to get another person in your business. You're going to be able to, and the quality of that work, like you said, it's going to be uniform. It's going to, there's no room for errors. It's going to cut down need, complication or conflict at the end of tenancies. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. Kylie, what are you going to do with all your extra time?
I know. I don't know. Probably look for more business. Or try and recruit more people, because that's also another issue that we've got at the moment, is that recruitment piece. But you guys are just absolutely flying, and I'm assuming off the back of so you've got people trialing the AI now. What's the feedback that you're getting from them so far? And what are the best ways to utilize this technology? Because I think there's so many things out there, so many shiny objects, and people do get a little bit concerned that, is this really going to be a benefit, or is it just another shiny object? So maybe talk about some of the feedback and stuff like that.
Great. So we do have a few clients testing it at the moment, ready for release early next month. And the feedback has actually been that it's picking up things more than what they would usually pick things up. So it's scanning the 360 image and obviously, as I said, typing the full report out. So the feedback has been that it's actually picking up more. It's obviously a lot quicker. They're loving it. And some of the other feedback has been that, like, obviously there is still that human element where we do need to change the odd word, where it's picked up a grey wall instead of a white. You just copy and delete that out and change the color. But so the feedback has been really, really good.
And you still need the property manager to cast their eye over it, though, don't you? You can't ever eliminate that, I don't think. That you're still going to need a property manager or an expert to look over it and make sure that everything is correct.
Yeah, we do. And it's only as good as the prompt that we input as well. So as part of the testing, we need to obviously check the output and change the prompt as well based on the output. So at the moment, though, it's pretty good. But we hope that it will only get better from here as well.
That's amazing. I'm super excited. I can't wait for it to launch. So it's actually coming out next month. Is that correct?
Yes. So it launches next month. So we did a couple of months of internal testing. It's currently sitting with around 50 clients to test. And then early next month, we will release that to anyone who is already using virtual tours.
Amazing. So, and what's the best way, I guess, for somebody to reach out to you guys and book in a demo and to see this with their own eyes? You've got to see it to believe it, in my opinion. Yeah. I was a bit skeptical just with, some of the accuracy of some things that you put into chat. And I found getting the paid version of anything is way better than the free version. And I was just skeptical, but I don't think there was any errors in the demo that we had. Yes, spelt better than probably most of us could, and picked up so much.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, so the best way to get in contact with us is to either, if you're already a client of Inspection Express, to reach out to your local rep and they will be able to arrange a quick demo for you, or jump onto our website, ipropertyexpress.com, and there is a form there to book a demo, and then we will put you in touch with our local rep who will arrange a demo with you. Online or on site, whatever suits.
Amazing. I'll put all those links in the show notes as well. Now, I just want to go back to what we started about you with your new role with global sales. Because I'm a huge advocate of personal development, and I imagine taking on a role like that, you've had to do a fair bit of personal development. You've probably had to do a lot of time management. Maybe just share with us a little bit about some of the tweaks or the personal development you've had to take on such an amazing role.
Yeah, wow. yeah, I guess it is nice to reflect and see how far you've actually come. I think we're so in the moment all the time and we don't often reflect. But when I first moved into a management role, I was like a fish out of water. So I did look for some coaching. So I am coached fortnightly by the amazing Tanjali from the Alchemic Way. So I do coaching with her. So she's really helped me guide and helped with that transition from BDM to managing a team. And it really changes your focus as well. So I was very focused on BDM and growing the business, whereas now my focus is on my team and how can I help them and help their clients. So your focus, it is a shift for sure. Yeah, but every day, like I've got a supportive team around me. Our exec team is made up of myself, our co-founder, our head of customer success and support and product. So yeah, they're all very, very supportive and we're all sort of learning and growing at the same time as well. So yeah, it's definitely not something that happens overnight, I would say, moving into a leadership role for sure. Like I think that's sort of what I expected. But definitely now, after sort of the last 2 years, I definitely feel more comfortable in my role. And we are about to bring on a few more staff. So my team is about to grow again, which is really, really exciting.
That's so amazing. Very inspiring. I love that story. And I'm super excited to see what is next for you guys. I'm sure the innovations ramping up and, continuing. So yeah, I look forward to watch this space. I'm sure there is more stuff coming from you guys later in the year or early next year. So
Yes, cool.
yeah. Thank you so much for joining me on the podcast.
Thanks so much for having me, Carly. See ya.
Can I ask you a quick favour before you leave this episode? Now, we all know how important reviews are for businesses these days, and mine is no different. If you could spare just a minute to follow, rate and review this podcast, it would mean a lot to me. In fact, what would get me super excited is if you share this podcast with someone in the industry who you think might need to hear some of the episodes right now. And if you'd like to find out more about working with me or any of the products I have to help you start, grow or scale your property management business, head to my website, thatpropertymum.com.au, or check out the links in the show notes.